I ain't deal with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just her. Everybody knew her. The friends knew her. The family. I knew her mom, my grandma. They knew her on my side. So that happened. 12th grade, broke up, whatever. Then I just started running the streets, doing stupid stuff. And, marriage, that happened, I think I was 26 when I got married. Okay. Yeah. And 26 and yeah, so I got divorced when I was like 36.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Maybe like 36, 35.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. That sums it up on your love life, dude. So my next question is, like, I'm trying to see how I can explain it. So it's not like you had like a very headstrong dad, headstrong father, right? So you know where I'm kind of going with this.
Okay.
At what age did you envision some of the things that you do now? Like me personally knowing you, you're good with like electronics. That's your passion, that's your love, you know. At what age did you envision on wanting to make a difference in the world as you are doing now? Because everyone has a vision. So what age did you envision on Ms. 100 making a difference? Wanting to make a difference in the world?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because you know what's crazy? I don't even know the answer to that question. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, real talk. Like, I'm going to tell you, yo, like, I was always excelling in school and all that, academics. It was, that part was just so easy to me. And then the sports, I was really a sports dude. Like, I really was good in football. So I always looked at it like, man, I'm in the NFL. NFL, that was my thing. Until like high school, it got all political. And I left those dreams alone. So it I fell into the typical stuff that the parents and other people say. You gotta go to college. They fill your head up with all that, college or army. You know what I'm saying? So I was just being pulled into different areas, you know what I mean? Little BS jobs, wherever, not really getting a feel for what I want until I actually started getting into the music. As far as, my ex managing her as a rapper, and then networking. Then I started to get a feel like, yo, I'm actually good with communicating with people and reaching out and talking to people and just being genuine, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people started to like gravitate to me, like, all right, it's a good dude. I like his way of thinking. I'm a very logical thinker. So as I push forward and start seeing things like, yo, this is what I actually should have went to school for. Communications, electronics / what we doing now. Because, as far as this podcast, I do the engineering side, which is, the sound quality and all that, which, we get good feedback on our sound quality. So
people that have went to school and they still don't know how to do it. Okay. So you actually have to have a gift. They say school, but you actually have to have a gift to do a lot of things out here. Because you got to think, a lot of our ancestors didn't get a chance to go to school, right? They couldn't even read, but they were geniuses. So that being said, you not always have to go to school to do what you was put on this earth to do. Yeah. Everyone has a reason on this earth, and that's your talent, that's your gift. Everyone is born with a gift. It's just up to you when you're going to open up the box and start using that gift, or you're going to keep it in that box. You know what I'm saying? So for you not to even went to school and you doing this engineering and you good with electronics, you're good with the music, good with the ear. There's people out here that's in that industry and their ears need to be off their face because they don't have the ear for it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I just had to throw that out there.
Yeah, you take the philosophical stuff on a whole nother level, yo, with your word, and you know what I'm saying? That shit is hilarious and hard hitting at the same time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You know, I can have like maybe 2 or 3 more questions for you. Okay. So, you broke that down as far as like you didn't know. I was expecting for you to say I woke up or something like that. You know, 'cause you know your word is wild too, and I don't be knowing what to expect from you either. You know. So, do you have any children, and what age was you when you had your first child? If you have any children. Do you have any children, Ms. 100?
Yeah, I have one child, a daughter. She's 12 years old. And, yeah, so I was, I guess I was about 27. Okay. Yeah, about 27 or 28.
Okay.
When she was born.
Yeah. You know, the reason why I'm asking is because, you know, this cats that just came out, they mom, and they already got a kid. I may be exaggerating, but, yo, they be young. They still be having Similac or Enfamil dripping behind their ear, and they like, I got a baby.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, damn, you still a baby yourself. And the only reason I'm saying it like that young is because you actually have to be mature, have patience. You know, have that mindset like I'm a parent now. I can't be out here running these streets. Because now I got somebody looking up to me. So for you to be that age, that's a real good age. You know, and also to say that we have a choice now. Our ancestors didn't. You know, they was having children at 9, 10 years old. And then by the time they 15, they had to have at least 10 or something like that. You know, so how are you mature? How you respecting life when you still trying to experience and understand life yourself? Yeah. So I want to give you kudos to that. That's a good age, you know, to have a child. You know, some people, it's not fortunate. You know, everything in life is, you know, depending on what it is, you have to be fortunate and happy about it. Because you know. Yeah,
you know, you're right. That was a good age for me to have a child because when I think back on that, yo, like I was looking up stuff, what she's supposed to eat.
Okay.
You know, I'm changing Pampers, you know, just being on point. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I'm properly cleaning up her bottles, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you know that bottle thing, they can catch bacteria from the bottles if they're not cleaned right, and that little nipple part and all that stuff. Like I was just reading a lot, and then I would just read, you know, they go through different stages, you know, from 1 to 3 is, you know, all these different stages, and that gives you a better understanding of your child, because you're gonna be seeing them doing some wild stuff, and you're like, yo, what the hell are they doing that for? But you be like, oh, she's 2 or he's 2, so this is what they say they do, you know. So yeah, you're right.
But it goes back to saying that the reason, well, one of my questions was you brought up in a 1-parent or 2-parent home. It does have an impact on your life. You know what I'm saying? You may not know when you were younger, but you was seeing things, hearing things, and we're like sponges. So we pick up things. You may not know what you learned at the time, but it sticks in your mind, it stays in your mind. You know, and that's why I say your mind playing tricks on you. Because you're like, I've seen this somewhere before, and you're doing it because you have. Because when you was younger, it's like history repeats itself. You probably saw your dad doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it does help when you have that man in your life. You know, your father, that father figure. You know, it really helps. It makes a difference. If you really think about it, and that's some homework for you to go home and do and think about that. You know, so my next question is, have you ever regretted? I mean, totally regretted. That could be anything, but family, friends, anything you really totally regretted doing. And your time, your life. Has anything ever tragically happened to you? Like, is there anything out here that made you grow stronger and want to do more and be better and just always outshine, be that shining light?
That's a hell of a question. Yeah, good question. Real talk. Good question. You know, honestly, I don't have no regrets on nothing. The way God wrote this out for me, I take it on the chin. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. So the way God got me moving out here in life is the way the way God wanted it to be. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to dwell on regrets because it happened already. I might be mad because something didn't happen a certain way, but after a while, I'm like, well, my belief is like, it happened for a reason, you know? Well, yeah, it is what it is. You gotta keep it moving. And I just think sometimes people, they fall into that pit hole of them regrets. And then how you gonna have progression if you can't move, get out of that pitfall of regrets? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be moving, progressing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, I'm 40, right? Okay. And I can go back to my old neighborhood and see one or two people from when I was 19 doing the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? And they 40 and older. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, what's up with your progression, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a good look. Like, I would fall in depression if you feel what I'm saying? If I was still doing what I was doing at 19. I'd be like, oh, it's a wrap. My life over. Chalk it up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with you saying that, you know, you would fall in depression. I mean, like I said, that everyone was put on this earth for a reason. Maybe they was put on this earth for a reason for you to go back and say, damn, I'm glad that I never wanted to follow these jokers right here. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has a job on this earth. Whether it's up here, it's down there, never judge nobody. Always be humble. But that could be their job. They get to teach you a damn lesson, like, or to show you, like, this is how you not want to be. You know, God got something planned for them. You know, they probably be able to retire around 60. And then probably just get their life together then. God willing. But they probably just there on that block for you to see, like, never go back. Just keep going, keep progression, you know? Not to knock nobody, because, you know, you just never know. Everybody has their own destiny. Their own destination, they path to go down. You know, but that's good. That's good right there. So I'm going to, because you over there sweating a little bit. Yeah, I got the fingers twirling, dog. You're like, what the hell she gonna ask me next? You know, I'm not going to, you know, drag it out too much more. I'm going to, you know, do the famous name 3 things that you cannot live without.
First, I'm definitely gonna say God. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm a spiritual person. I may not follow a certain religion, whatever. That's a whole nother episode if I get into that, you know, and that's no disrespect to nobody. But secondly, my daughter, yo. You know what I'm saying? I love my little twin to pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always thinking, how can I do better for her? You know? And my third thing, yo, I got an addiction to yams. It's like, no, I'm playing. I'm playing. No. But seriously, on a serious note, I got addiction to electronics, and I really be having to hold back. Like, don't buy that new phone, this and that, because that stuff will keep you broke. You know, I got a theory: every 2 years, your phone gonna break on purpose. Because I'm going through that now. Got this iPhone 6. 2015 September, and now this shit doing things it never did before, like shutting off by itself. And it's like it's getting closer and closer to September, and this shit is doing it even more. But hey, I might be, you know,
how do you gonna make money if your shit lasts forever?
True, you're right. It's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, electronics. You know, I always tell people that's in my circle, yo, my addiction is electronic. We all got like vices, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's my vice.
Okay. All right. And with that being said, we're going to end this show with the world famous Dream Hard and Don't Sleep Forever. Peace.
Yes.
You are now an official hood.